Hey Pisces, this is our April 2020 reading. Nothing negative coming up for us this month. Good things, positive things. It's a very, very beautiful reading that came forth. So, for the cards that came out for us, the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Lover's card, and you know that is an awesome card to get, the World card in reverse as well. And so, pretty much what we're looking at with all four cards together, we have to learn how to balance our career, our business ventures, and other financial and career aspects, along with the social aspect of life for us. I think for a lot of us, we've been swayed because of recent heartbreak. And because of that recent heartbreak, we've been reluctant to pursue romantic relationships in depth. So we've been looking, we've been going on dating sites, we've been talking, flirting, but we still have that wall up from the last person. For us, it's easy for us to bounce back. You know, we are a sign where we love, and when we love hard. But we're also a sign that it takes a lot for us to stop loving and to stop caring. And when we get to the point where we stop loving and we stop caring, that wall goes completely up. It's not going to come down until you give us a reason to make that wall come down. But at the same time, Pisces, we also have to get to the point of being reasonable with that wall. We have to give folks an opportunity to show us that we should bring that wall down. A lot of us are in hermit mode. We are trying to protect our hearts and our souls from being hurt again. But in the process of doing that, we're also stopping ourselves from really, really being happy, and moving forward with someone who wants to give us the world. They don't want to be like our exes. They don't want to harm us, but they're really just looking to be in a solid relationship where both parties can give and take. It's not someone, just sucking the life energy out of you. Pisces, you gotta stop obsessing over things you can't control. A lot of us are beating ourselves up over how things ended in previous relationships. We're sort of beating ourselves up for letting our guards down to begin with and allowing ourselves to be hurt. And there's absolutely nothing that we can do at this point in time to remove the hurt. It's nothing that we can do to go back in time and change how we responded to a certain situation. But what we can do is love ourselves enough to be able to accept the good that is about to come into our lives. Do not block blessings from coming in because you're still harping on the hurt that you've recently experienced. What you're doing, you're doing a disservice to yourself, okay? A lot of good things is bound to come up for us. And because a lot of us have, we haven't been focusing in on relationships for the most part. We've been focusing on career and finances and building businesses and making sure our households are all financially stable. Now is the time. Spirit is like, hey, you finally let go. You finally release control over that which you can't control. You finally say, hey, enough. I'm going to sit and I'm going to listen to what it is Spirit wants me to do next. So now this blessing can come forth. Your soulmate can come forth. The Lover's card is about having that person come in your life who will bless your soul. They're not a karmic partner. They're not there to shake things up in a negative way, but they're there to be supportive and nurturing and loving. And this person is ready to come into our lives in April. A lot of us are going to be walking into some pretty stable relationships that will lead to long-term commitments. But we can't do that if we haven't addressed previous pain that has prevented us from opening ourselves up to new possibilities. We absolutely have to do that. We have to go within. We have to do the inner child healing. We have to be able to talk about even the hurt that our previous lovers have put us through. Why? Because we don't want to carry baggage into something new, right? We don't want the other person that is coming into the relationship to think that they have to pay for the sins of our exes. It's unfair to them, just like vice versa. Them having that baggage would be unfair to us. Now, I thought the World card in reverse was a really, really interesting card for us. That card also depicts someone in need of closure. And that is a really, really important aspect for us to look at as Pisces, because when we give other people power over us, when we're asking for closure, when we're looking for closure, and we are expecting another person to give it to us, we give them power over how fast and how quickly we can heal. Unfortunately, no matter how much pain we've been through, no matter how wrong the other person did us, some people are just not willing to give you the closure you need. So you have to give yourself that closure. Whether it's a ritual to help you release what it is that you're feeling and cut the cord, or if it's you're writing in your diary or your journal, do what you have to do so that you can release that hurt. You have to give yourself closure. You owe it to yourself to move on and to be happy. Because in April 2020, some positive things are coming for us. Soulmates are coming into our lives. So there's no need for you to stop something good that is about to come because you're still operating in fear. The other thing that I want to say is if you are a Pisces and you are a part of a twin flame union, there's a couple of things that I need you to understand about the soulmate thing that a lot of us will be experiencing in April. You do not have to be enslaved to the idea that you absolutely have to stick with your twin flame and only your twin flame romantically. You do not. The twin flame dynamic goes far beyond the 3D. It is a very, very spiritual experience. And if you sit and you hold yourself back from experiencing happiness and love and joy with someone who wants to give it to you, you're only delaying the inevitable. Union will not come. Okay, that's not how that works. We are here to also live our lives, to live it till its fullest, and for us to be happy. Do not allow the twin flame dynamic to make you sit and wait for someone who may or may not get the picture, who may or may not come around. Okay, there are a lot of elements to the twin flame union thing. Okay, and so don't hold yourself back waiting for someone or hoping for someone to make the correct decision and to open up their eyes. It is okay to experience love in many places. There are many different types of love out here for us to experience. The twin flame dynamic is only one of the many, many types of love to experience, okay? So please, in April 2020, do not hold yourself back. The happiness that is about to come your way is absolutely deserved. So do not allow yourself to be held back waiting for someone else. This is your life. You have the power to determine what you're going to do next, okay? So this was a brief energy update for Pisces for April 2020. If you would like a personalized reading, please do send an email to the email address that's in the description. All readings are delivered within 24 hours of purchase, and we will get that to you ASAP. So thank you for tuning in to the April 2020 reading. Like I said, if you want to purchase one, just send us an email and we'll respond as quickly as we can. Thank you so much. Have an awesome month.